Alright, it's recording now. Hey guys. It's me. I'm back.
So Game Pros yet again. So
with,
I'm just gonna...
That's a little loud. With this... Okay, sorry. I'm getting comfortable. I'm in bed. And it's like gonna be 3 in the morning. I just decided to do this because I feel bad for not posting in a really long time, and I have a legitimate excuse as to why I have not. As of late, my laptop broke. I'm not gonna get into details of how it did. All I'm gonna say is that it needs some disk that I don't have anymore, and to me it's broken because I can't get back on until I have that disc, and I don't know where to get this disc. I don't know what kind of a disc it is, so don't try and type in the comments, oh, what kind of a disc it is, do you need an OS disc, an ABC disc. I don't know what kind of a disc I need. I just know it needs a disc that I don't have, or probably never did have in the first place, and I can't start my computer back up until I have that disc. So there you go. That's my legitimate. That's my legitimate excuse. I cannot speak. It is 3 in the morning. I am tired. Okay, I cannot speak. And like I was saying, that is my legitimate excuse as to why I have not posted anything, and that is, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Secondly, as for my Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, I am still so frustrated as to how that even happened. I was at my cousin's house and I was planning on recording that day. Actually that night, because it was at nighttime. But anyways, I was planning on recording while I was there. So what happened was I pulled up a save file already of a file, basically a game save that I already had. And it was my file that had all, like, I had cheats on it already, like I had infinite money and whatever and all that shit. So it was just like, you know, just to mess around with and whatnot. I pulled that one up and I was playing out in it for a little while, and then I stopped playing on because I didn't really feel like playing it. After a while I kind of got bored of it, and so yeah. So a few minutes later I decided, okay, I'm gonna record now. I pull up the other save file, or I don't remember how it was. I pulled up another file for the game, but when I got to the load screen, it had the same file as my other file that I was playing. So I was like, no. What's going on right here? So I thought, okay, I just pulled up the wrong one. So I went back and pulled up another one, but when I was pulling it up, I was like, wait a second, this is the only one there. So I was kind of like, wait a second, pulled it back up, and it was the same damn file, and I was just like, what? No, this can't be, like, I mean, this can't be happening. Okay, this file has to be around here somewhere. And little did I know, when I brought up that file and saved, I saved over my old file, well, not my old file, but my Let's Play file of the game. So everything I did on there was lost. And I was pretty frustrated, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty mad. I was like, there's a storm of colorful vocabulary that just flooded out of my mouth. I don't know if that's the correct way to put it, but that's how I said it, and that's how I'm sticking to it. But that's what happened. I was very angry, and I had to come to terms with the idea that I lost my file and there was nothing I could do about it. I did consider, like, restarting my computer from an earlier save, but that wasn't gonna happen because it was like, oh, let's make a save. I was like, really? because I didn't make a save before, so I wasn't able to do that. So that's what happened. I had like 2 videos left of Final Fantasy, and I was gonna post them up, but then that's when my computer started acting up, and then that's when it finally just broke. And so yeah. So that's what happened. That's why I've not been posting any videos up lately. That's why I stopped doing the Final Fantasy Tactics Advance series. And yeah. But good news, I finally got a hold of a laptop. This one is my mom's, and I'm using it in the time being until I finally get my own, which I'm gonna say should hopefully be in the next few weeks. I want to say before, like, it's August. I want to say like August, September, maybe like, I'm gonna say mid-November. I mean November, October, mid-October, hopefully. I'm not too sure. I can't promise anything, but hopefully by then I'll have my own laptop. But I'm using my mom's for the time being, and that sounds so weird. But anyways, oh god, I'm tired. As you can see, I have Torchlight, and it is here, and all of its beautiful torchiness, which means I will be doing Torchlight as a Let's Play. And I got on Steam, and I saw it here, and I was like, oh, this looks like a fun game, but what I saw was Torchlight 2, so I was like, oh, this should be fun. So I went and I bought it. Little did I know that Torchlight 2 hasn't come out yet, and it's still in development. So I ended up buying a pre-order of Torchlight 2, but I ended up getting Torchlight 1, and I was like, well, it makes up for it, you know, something to play in the time being while I wait for Torchlight 2. So here's Torchlight 2. I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of it. Bad news is, though, as soon as Torchlight 2 comes out, I'm gonna drop Torchlight 1 and start on Torchlight 2. I'm sorry, but that's just how it's gonna be. This is just a filler for now until Torchlight 2 comes out. I'm not gonna promise, but, you know, maybe every now and again I will pick up again Torchlight 1. When Torchlight 2 comes out, I'll pick it up every now and again and just, like, start playing it again. But I'm not gonna promise it. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna still play it, because I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna promise that. So yeah. As for Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, okay. As for Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, I may start up a new one. I'm not too sure about it, because it's just like, I don't know. Messing with emulators is too much work. Even if it's just a simple one, like, it's just like getting it all to work is just difficult. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And Sims Medieval, no, that's not gonna happen, believe me. I mean, as much as I love The Sims, Sims Medieval is fun. It's real fun. I love it. But after a while, it just gets really like, just gets very tedious doing all those quests and whatever. But it's fun. I mean, I like playing it on my off time when I'm not really doing much. I'm really bored. I like playing it. I have The Sims 3 and I'm playing it a lot right now. I'm not gonna do a Let's Play of that because, to be honest, it doesn't really. I mean, there's not really much you could Let's Play on. I mean, yeah, I could just make videos of me playing the game. But then you just be watching videos of me playing the game and cheating at the same time, and I'm pretty sure that's not really fun. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do Torchlight 1, the filler, until Torchlight 2 comes out. I'm not too sure when Torchlight 2 is coming out. They haven't really like announced like an actual date. I mean, on Steam it says summer 2012, but summer is already kind of over, you know? So yeah. All I know is that it's still in development, but I do not know an actual date as to when the game is going to be coming out, so yeah. But I will be doing this for now until Torchlight 2 comes out, and I'm not going to say hopefully it's soon, but you know, hopefully it doesn't take too long. So yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics maybe, but I'm not going to promise anything. I do plan though in the future to get a HD PVR. I was about to say PhD. I was like, what the fuck? Yes, I'm gonna go get a PhD. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I'm going to college for my bachelor's, but I mean that's basically it, right? I don't really necessarily need a PhD. But I'm gonna go get, hopefully in the near future, get an HD PVR and do some Let's Plays. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Do some Let's Plays, you know, widen my horizon, you know, with, you know, all that. Do like some Xbox 360 Let's Plays. I think, I don't know which one I would do. I have lots of Final Fantasy. I do have lots of Final Fantasy games. I'm like getting all jumbled up with words just because I do not know what I'm saying, and I'm really tired. But like I'm saying, I have lots of Xbox 360 games, like too many to be honest. I have way too many Xbox 360 games, or just I have way too many Xbox games in general. Or actually, I have way too many games in general. I have like my Wii and my GameCube, my PS2, my PS, my Xbox 360, I mean, I have some DS games, but I don't have my DS anymore, or at least I still do, but I mean, I don't really know where it is. My sister has it, and she kind of took the games with her as well, so the games are all scattered around the house. So yeah, but I have lots and lots and lots of games. But I think the only thing I would really like to play with is just my Xbox 360 games, because I don't know how you do that for a Wii. I don't know how you do that for a GameCube. I have never. I think if I did it for a GameCube, you'd have to be an emulator, which, like I said before, was too much work to go into to do for an emulator. Like even doing like the PS2 one was just like tedious and very troublesome. So if I wanted to do Let's Plays on like my GameCube and PS2 games, I'd have to go and find like a recorder device that actually does that, which I'm pretty sure they still have them, but I mean they don't sell them. Like it's not something you can go to GameStop and be like, oh, do you have this? And like, oh no, like, oh yeah, totally, we have like shit tons of those in stock, you know. I'd have to actually go look for it, which I'm pretty sure would be less work than actually getting the emulator to work. But I mean, I don't know, we'll see about it. I'll think about it. I have some GameCube games and some PS2 games that could be Let's Played. But like I said, I'll think about it. But I do want to get an HD PVR in the near future. Hopefully get that, so I can do some Xbox 360 and probably do like Fable 2, Fable 3. Imagine doing like the trilogy and then Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3. Oh my god, so awesome. But yeah. Actually, what time is it? It's 13:40. Let me just make the character, or I mean not really make the character, but pick my character, go through the little introduction area, and we'll call this for night because I'm tired. And so yeah, or actually I might just make another video after this, so yeah, but let's do that. New character. I already have 2 characters. I have this one and then my alchemist. So maybe I should make a destroyer next? I'm not very good with warriors, but I mean I guess we could do that. We'll name my dog Satan, because he's that bad. And then we'll name my character right here Jax, just because he kind of reminds me of Jax from Mortal Kombat, except without the facial. Or no, Jax doesn't have facial hair. Anyways, we're gonna do normal because I'm too much of a pussy to go into hard, and I'm not gonna do easy just because this is being recorded on my on this character. I don't know what, I forget what she's called. That one's easy. On my alchemist is medium. Let me turn this up, it's a little hard. I mean low. Damn it.
But my blades always lead me back to conflict. When I heard of the evils befalling Torchlight, I returned from the wilderness. Tales of madness, townsfolk slain or missing, and a darkness rising from the deep. It was inevitable that I was drawn to this place. My blades would not be still. So I made the long journey. I arrived at sunset, and while things at first seemed simple, I did not know then the shadows I would face, and the terrible power gathering far below the surface. I would discover them in time.
Oh, it's over, sorry. Alright, and there we go. Welcome to the town of Torchlight. Explore an area, blah 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 blah. We already know that shit. And there I am. Big and beautiful. Pause the game, and there I am. Jax. And so anyways, with that done, we will finish this video. Maybe I'll make another one a bit. We don't know. I do need to edit this and add and whatnot. So yeah. But anyways, that's it for tonight, guys. And see you later. That looks cool. So bye.